All right, guys. So this week, keeping in the tradition the last few weeks, we're staying with the principles that I learned from Jay D'Amato. Jay would always say to me, "You have to be done being a fighter to be a teacher. You have to be done with fighting to be a teacher because to be a teacher, actually, you're somewhat vulnerable, and so you have to be in a place in your life where your ego is very healthy." And you're not trying to prove yourself all the time. You're not trying to prove to yourself into the world how good you are. And that's what really fighting is about. Fighting, and not just like MMA fighting or any of that, but even just training, or maybe you compete in grappling tournaments or whatever it is that you do, or anything else in life. If you're still on that path to show everybody how profound you are and how great you are, you're not going to be a very good teacher most of the time. Because you're there it's really a process where you're trying to convince yourself of something and convince other people how great you are. What Jay told me was, if you're not done with that, you're never going to reach your full potential as a teacher. Being a teacher is a completely different skill than being a practitioner. How many of you have met people who are really good at something? I'll be willing to bet you could list off a number of people. Man, that guy was fantastic at this. That guy was really good. If I asked you the same question, if I said, how many of you have met really profound teachers, I'd be willing to bet that the number would drop way down. Teaching is a very specific skill, and often the best teachers were not the best practitioners, right? The guy who's the very best at whatever he's doing isn't necessarily the guy you want teaching you. The guy who's teaching you, that requires a different set of skills and a different mindset. It's very seldom that the person, and maybe never, if the person's still completely wrapped up with fighting, that they're going to be able to teach you. So consider that for yourself and for other people. Don't necessarily think you have to go learn under the best fighter or the best this. They may not be the best teacher for you at all. You have to be done with your fighting to be a great teacher. That's for this week, guys.